Okay, we're going to do a commercial. Can you hear me now? Bobby, I need your help. Can you hear me now?
Hello. I don't know. Any place you want to sit you.
This is good. Hey, if we can kind of get started.
It's good.
I will leave in. I want to welcome everyone. I was going to call this just our 1969 reunion, but it's really an extravaganza. And just look at everyone. Look at all your smiling faces. How good you look. This is exciting. We're all a bunch of happy people tonight, and I'm happy to see every one of you. It's wonderful so many of you are here. Welcome classmates. Welcome classmates who brought guests. And welcome guests who just found their way here anyway. We love you. I'm feeling a little bit like Minnie Pearl. I'm just so proud to be here. Aren't we all proud to be here? As I look at your faces, I can still see the youth of 50 years ago. It is marvelous. Marvelous milestone we're celebrating. We need to be very grateful that we can be here tonight. I'm shocked we're seniors today. We are seniors of a different kind for sure. But I think we can party as seniors like we were 50 years ago. I know everyone was expecting Randy tonight. I hope you're not too disappointed that you have me. His head has been about to explode with all of his ideals and trying to bring them to fruition tonight. You just don't know the work that Randy has put into this. He certainly can't do it all. So tonight he has chosen to be a band member, and he has asked me to stand in his spot, and it is a great honor to do so. The year 1969, it was a vigorous innovation and change in our country. Two notable changes were space travel and music. Man walked to the moon, and it's still a wonder today. And in a muddy farmer's field in New York, Woodstock became the most significant music event in the country. Johnny Cash's Daddy Sang Bass, the Archies' Sugar Sugar, and the year 2525 by Zager and Evans were all popular. Other notable musicians were the Rolling Stones, James Brown, Crosby, Stills and Nash, John Denver, Simon and Garfunkel, Pink Floyd, Elton John, Janis Joplin, Ed Fogerty, Elvis, Peter, Paul and Mary, The Doors, and many, many, many more. That's why we all love music so much. A few popular TV shows were I Dream of Jeannie, Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, Dragnet, and Marcus Welby, MD. Richard Nixon was president. Gasoline, 35 cents a gallon. A trip to the Dairy Mart for a burger and fries was 50 cents. On the teenage fashion scene, Janice took to it very well. On the teenage fashion scene, bell-bottom jeans and tie-dye t-shirts were the rage. And I know Janice loves her bell-bottom. At T&P, a pair of Levi's would cost $7. A pair of Keds, $5. Chuck Taylor high tops, $10. And a dress, 10 to 15, depending on how dressy it was. A straw cowboy hat was $10, but a felt Stetson would set you back 40. A loaf of bread was 25 cents, while a box of cornflakes was 50 cents. For those with a sweet tooth, a Hershey bar was 15 cents. But some of you were more interested in the price of a six-pack back in those days. A six-pack of Coors was $1.50, and a case was $6. Popular movies: Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, True Grit, Midnight Cowboy, Love Bug, Easy Rider, Funny Girl, and Where Eagles Dare. In 1969, doctors performed the first transplant of the human eye. The first ATM machine was installed. Can you believe that? The microprocessor was invented, opening the way for the computer revolution. The Boeing 747 made its debut, as well as Seiko's first watch. I'm guessing a lot of you don't even wear a watch anymore because you put the time on your gadgets. I keep forgetting to lean in, I'm sorry. The main event for all of us was graduation. From graduation to night until tonight has been the journey of individuals who never forgot we are praying golden crowns. Woo! Golden crowns! Woo! We scattered to all parts of the world and we explored various careers. We still remembered from where we started. While our most memorable moments of high school may be different, many of the moments are the same. We started high school as tentative freshmen, a little awed by everything. Our sophomore year was a relief because we could be a little more carefree and sure of ourselves. As juniors, we took on a heavier class load, but by the year's end, we could see a teensy bit of light at the end of the tunnel. As seniors, we became the leaders, the examples, the ones to look up to. By the end of the year, we were becoming more sure of our individualism and the future before us. But even then, we identified ourselves as the CHS class of 1969. We were the largest class to graduate from Crane High School at the time, and we also boasted of 46 seniors who had attended Crane ISD for all 12 years. How many of you are here? Woo! Awesome. Many of you had a path all mapped out, but some of us had no idea what direction we were going. But we finally got it figured out. We all thought we were ready for adulthood and the freedom that we perceived that it brought. We are here to celebrate, I say it again, celebrate our history, knowing that in the last 50 years, our decisions, our beliefs, our talents, and our personalities were shaped in part by the values, experiences, and interactions we had at CHS. Those of you in attendance acknowledge the importance of our years together. 50 years may have gone by, but if you try, you can still hear the silence of final exams, the chatter between classes, and you can even picture the location of every classroom on your schedule. As we have gone through life, we have realized that life is a continuing collection of moments. The moments of our youth were of having fun, learning, and striving towards goals known and unknown. We have shared barrels of laughter, miles of tears, and faith that we can succeed in this life called journey, or our journey called life, sorry. After graduation, our paths took us in many directions and gave us unexpected opportunities. Isn't it heartwarming to know that we can grow as individuals without growing apart as a class? Not many classes can accomplish that. I think it's a real feather in our cap. As I looked over our yearbook, the lobby, to find our class motto, which is, I am the master of my faith, I am the captain of my soul. A quote from Paula Davidson settled in my thoughts. She wrote, although the yearbook will be little more than an attractive picture book when received, the passing years will show its true value. Her prediction has come to pass as we now use our annuals as a tool to jar our memories of the fun we had, the friends we made, and the activities that we shared. Our high school years are the mother lode of group memories. Remember the youth center dances? What about $1 a carload night at the movie? Sometimes that dollar was even a little bit hard to come by. And I've heard some of you, I won't name names, some of you found a way to sneak in. And dragging Maine, what fun that was. What a fun social activity. Drag Maine, honky horn, wave hand, you know, we thought that was great entertainment. Lots of memories. Very few of us had our own cars to do that in, but we certainly didn't mind borrowing our parents' car to drag Maine. We were just thankful that we could get it every once in a while. Here are a few other memories. Pep rallies, rah-rah ribbons, football games, homecoming, snake dances, basketball and volleyball games, tennis matches, track meets, golf tournaments, baseball games, UIL competition, senior play, one-act play, band and choir performances, prom, coordination, and club activities. Our daily lives at CHS gave us exposure to life's ups and downs. We experienced some defeats along the way, but we strove to do better, and we learned the winning spirit. We were lucky to have these experiences together. It formed our bond and gave us pride in our accomplishments and our traditions. We knew each other when our biggest concern was what to do on a Friday night or Saturday night and how we were going to pay for it. We were lucky to experience life in a simpler time. We lived in a special time in a very special place. I'm very grateful for it. The support we received from our community enabled us the opportunity to achieve, to be proud of who we were, of our school, of our town, and of our country. We were blessed to receive an excellent education while using outstanding facilities that most other schools in our area didn't have. Each of us have worked hard to obtain the lives that we lead today. Many obstacles had to be overcome, but we have all persevered. When we reunite, it's like being in school again, only better. We share excitement and camaraderie at each gathering. We have discovered if you have nothing in life but a good friend, you are rich. We are fortunate that we can be in this very room full of friends. We are different, but still have each other's best interest at heart. And I believe we are truly all for one and one for all. I don't know about you, but I've reached the age that I'm on the receiving end of more and more comments about my age. My doctor prefaces her comments with, "At your age, Dorothy." And I'm asked if I want to use my senior discount almost daily. But this is the best one. Is that your natural hair color? I've heard it said that by being this age, we have become more valuable in the commodities market. We have silver hair, gold teeth, gemstones in our kidneys, sugar in our blood, lead in our butts, gemstones in our kidneys, sugar in our blood, iron in our arteries, and loads of that renewable energy, natural gas. But we shouldn't consider ourselves old. We are merely 50, plus shipping and handling. I'm sure all of you are enjoying swapping stories. Some of them are probably even true. Enjoy them all, and know that everyone here has earned a Lifetime Achievement Award in my book. We took on the world in 1969 and have become successful, caring people. We are giving. We have taught each other the importance of holding life in reverence, to enjoy each moment, to have strength, humility, and gratitude. Because of these things, we are now more patient and more mindful of who we are, where we came from, and where we want to be as we continue this journey of life. These reunions have facilitated the continuance of wonderful friendships and camaraderie. Let's relish discovering what each gathering will add to our journey. Each day is a gift. Let's choose to celebrate our lives and to celebrate the class of 1969. Tonight is going to be memorable. We hope to touch your heart and to give you a few laughs too. We want you to leave this evening with a feeling of celebration and a heart full of new memories. This parting thought: tonight's moments will be tomorrow's memories. Please celebrate and enjoy our evening, moment by moment. Okay, it's time to acknowledge a few people. At this time, I would like to recognize our class officers. Randall Robbins, President. Ronnie Gurley, Vice President. And Leslie Mansell, Secretary. I think it's real interesting that you've all held office without opposition for 50 years. We haven't even made the headline news. Congratulations.
After that speech, I felt a threat to my administration.
Thank you for your leadership to the class. It's time for a few other thank yous. Thank you for everyone for showing up.
Yes.
You know, without your attendance, there would be no reunion. And we need to think about that as we continue on for future reunions. It takes your attendance to make these things successful. James Sportsfield, Renee Allen, Diana Williams, Cecile Hogan, Janice Salmon, Roxanne Shelton, Billy Perdue, and Bobby Tillman have all provided valuable services to this reunion. The Planning Committee of Marinelle Horn, Leslie Mansell, Susan Tobin, Randy Robbins, Dennis Young, and myself wish to thank all of you who have contributed in any fashion to make this reunion happen. Thanks to those who have taken on numerous tasks with an open heart and at times an open pocketbook. To those of you who have worked on past reunions, we thank you for your time and efforts as we understand what it takes to make a successful reunion. Thank you. A special thanks tonight goes out to Lou Young, class of 1966. He designed the logo that we are using on everything tonight, from programs on down to the koozies and the pins that you're getting in that little gift bag. We thank him greatly. Before we adjourn for dinner, and by the way, dinner will be served at your seat. You do not have to get up. But before we have dinner served, Mary Dale and Susan will read the 23rd Psalm.
Did you want to sing this?
Oh, I forgot this one.
Not very far at all.
Would everyone please stand?
Yeah, we yeah, we're good. No.
Bobby, I don't know about this
Maketh me to lie down in green
picture
pastures.
taking abilities.
He leadeth me beside the still
Don't get this thing to
He
really,
restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and my staff they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Okay, if y'all don't mind proceeding while we finish up the dessert. We thought it was really important this year. We have started losing more classmates. We want to make sure that we honor them tonight. So this is our memorial service. This convocation demonstrates to me how close this class feels to each other and the true need to be together. The kinship of common history becomes even more poignant when we realize we are losing our relationship from our youth. Once again, loss of classmates has brought our thoughts to realizing the growing importance we have to each other at this age. This makes each of our reunions all the more essential. In the past 50 years, we have all experienced achievements, setbacks, love, laughter, and terrible loss. Being together has been an opportunity to share that history and the perspective of what we learned from those experiences. It is a time to share encouragement, to welcome what is yet to come for us, and it is especially a time to honor those who have taken flight before us. We have all lost loved ones, grandparents, parents, uncles, aunts, siblings, spouses, children, grandchildren, classmates, and friends. We have all known grief. I accept that grief never ends, but I also know that it changes. It is a passage, not a place to stay. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor is it a lack of faith. It is simply the price of love. Dr. Seuss offers us this thought. Sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And Pooh, the lovable, huggable Pooh, expressed his feelings clearly when speaking with Christopher Robin. If there comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I will be there forever. There were 82 of us who graduated on May 23rd, 1969 in Crane, Texas. 33 of us are present this evening. 19 of our classmates will never again walk among us. They will forever remain in our heart's memory. These are the classmates that I ask you to honor tonight. Their lives are over, but we must smile and we must celebrate because they lived. We were fortunate to have them as classmates and friends. And here they are. While we honor each classmate with the white rose of remembrance, we will also light a candle in their honor. I ask you to contemplate each life as we do so. After we have done this, the Golden Woofer Band will sing Hallelujah. The words to the song are in your songbook that is underneath your program if you care to sing along with it. That will be after we do the roses and the candlelight. Bobby Adair. Charles Black. Bill Cass. Keith Cessna. Melissa Clement. Betty Jo Coffey. Carrie Bob Coleman. Danny Davis. Clayton Finch. Ricky Foster. Charles Hamilton. Mike Hightower. Martha Ingram. Tommy Jones. Gerald Newcomb. Mike Pearson. Beverly Rucker. Art Wagner. Danny Young. God bless them one and all. Now I'm going to turn the program over to Leslie, and she's going to give us a little highlight on things to do in New Mexico.
Welcome to New Mexico. Smokey the Bear and Little Big Kid. Yeah, you can hear me? I said, welcome to New Mexico, Smokey the Bear, land of the enchantment, and Billy the Kid. And I'm no tour guide, and that's all I'm going to say about New Mexico. So Randy does not know what I'm doing here, and I'm not either at this moment. So I may live in New Mexico, but my heart is in Texas. And I've been thinking a whole lot about the Crane school system. And I have my own little list. Elementary, getting in line for vaccinations, end of school track meets, Mr. Jones, Marty Robbins, the little store. Junior high, trips to Balmorhea where we girls, what we do? We use baby oil and iodine to get tans. Coach Estes in UMass, volleyball. Remember riding a bus for hours to get to some events, clubs, and tennis for me in high school. And I'm not going to be irreverent here, but I do have a little story. And it's on me. So I set the stage. It's early morning. Where are we? We're in the gym, sitting in the stands. I'm a freshman. I'm shy, no confidence, scared to death of everybody. The bell rings. I start down. I get to the first step, right before the first step, and I tripped just a little bit. So I didn't fall. I kind of threw up my hands like this. But the problem was, they were in the pockets of my front dress. Do you remember who always leaned against the wall at the bottom of the steps? It was all the senior boys. So I'm not sure if we need our sing-along for the other room. Somebody tell me?
Yes.
We do. You've got 5 minutes to go to the other room, take your sing-along with you, and that's all I have to say, Randy.